Well, hello, foodies. It's Denise. And yes, I am back in my essential kitchen, doing things essentially for you and essentially for me. Today, foodies, I am happy to be in my very own kitchen. I have been away visiting my youngest daughter, who lives in the state of Georgia. And I got to see my beautiful new grandson, who is, of course, a boy. And it was such a joy. And I'm so glad I was able to spend the whole 7 days with them. Oh my God. And I stayed in their apartment, not at the hotel. That was so nice that I was able to do that. Such a pleasant trip, a very heartwarming trip. My baby grandson is so beautiful. Today, foodies, I'd like to share with you a food substance that has just hit the food market in the last 5 years or so, most dominantly. And it has just caught on in the marketplace and in the healthcare industry, especially with holistic healthcare practitioners and naturopath doctors, because of its efficacy. Just to share a bit about the sea moss. The sea moss is also known as the Chondrus crispus. It's a red algae that grows along Atlantic seashores of the Caribbean islands, North America, Europe. It has incredible health benefits, please, and endless uses also. Sea moss consists of different vitamins which are very essential for our human body. It has vitamins like A, B, C, D, E, and K. Each vitamin, of course, has its own health benefits. Sea moss contains 92 of 102 minerals that our bodies need to function, such as the iodine, the iron, zinc, and the host of more. It's rich in antioxidants, amino acids, vitamin C, vitamin A, omega-3 and 6 fatty acids, and of course minerals. Now, some people tout, and I'm just adding this because I've heard people say it, I've read it also in press, in newsletters, that it helps them get rid of bad bacteria in their gut, and increases digestive health. However, I cannot just promote it as such. I can only tell you that I have heard cases like that, and people have shared that information with me personally about that. So it's a great superfood in my opinion, of course. Now, I'm really, as a foodie, I'm really elated by the next benefit factor of this great sea moss, is because it's many ways and benefits, ways it can be used. It can be used as a smoothie, you can mix it in your smoothie, and because it is so gelatinous, I'm sorry. It's a jelly-like form. it is easily smoothed into a smoothie and blended into a smoothie. And it is tasteless almost. It's not tasteless because it does have a slight, maybe minerally, I would say, but it's very slight. However, it becomes masked when you put it in different foods, such as you can use it in the smoothies, and it usually is masked by any fruit that you might have in there. You can use it as a thickening agent, such as a gravy or any other thickening agent you might want to use it in a potato soup. Those are just some examples. You can use it to water plants because of its mineral density. It really helps the plants to grow. And I like this part. You can use it as a face mask. You can put it on the face and use it with a bit of turmeric. And it really polishes the skin and makes the skin smooth and soft because it has that emollient effect. The sea moss does. Yes, the sea moss is just packed with benefits. And today, hold that thought for me, foodies. Foodies, yes. So I'm going to share with you today, and I went to get my scissors, and give me 1 second. I'd like to share with you today, foodies, the organic sea moss. There are many types of sea moss, and they come in many colors as well. You can find organic sea moss, wild-crafted sea moss, Irish moss, purple sea moss, and sea moss gold. You can find those various types of sea moss. Sea moss carries a good amount of, like we said earlier, omega-3s and omega-6s, and it's just a great source of mineral intake. I'm going to walk through a few of the steps of preparing it and getting it ready to be put in a gel form. And I'd like to share that with you, foodies. I'm operating a little bit differently today, so I'm probably not as smooth as I would like to have it. I'm using a different setup. I'm using my hands, and you can see me now. Typically, I would be holding my camera phone and talking about whatever project I'm working on. However, I have fixed that by buying a stand, and now I have sat my camera phone on that stand, and I can use my body now to communicate a little better. Organic sea moss, wild-crafted, premium quality superfood. And this is what we have here. It looks like this, foodies. And what my goal is, because it does come from the sea, I want to wash it. But this is the way it looks. And I am going to use all of this. Well, yes. I possibly may use half of it. So what I'm going to do is cut and this part I'm going to store this part. In fact, this container it came out of actually seals again. So I'll reseal it. My goal is to rinse all of this sea salt or whatever is on whatever debris may be on the sea moss. So I have placed it underneath a running water in the bowl, and I'm going to just let it sit there and run for a while because it's going to drain. And my goal is to make sure that it's ready for preparation. So what I have done, foodies, is I have submerged the sea moss into water after running water over it for several minutes, just making sure any external debris that was on it gets rinsed off. Now I'm just going to take my sea moss and give it a good massage. Just further cleaning is what I'm doing. Just getting these tentacles ready to fluff out and plump up. Foodies, I have gotten the sea moss ready for soaking. That's our second step. The first step is to get it all clean, to make sure that it's clean enough to add to our food products. And that's what I have done here. And it, of course, starts to plump up as it becomes soaked with water. Next step, I'm going to add spring water because that's what I have available. Filtered water is great. Some people even use mineral water. The best source of water that you have on hand is what I recommend soaking your sea moss in. My plan is to soak the sea moss 24 hours. So it is now midnight on my birthday, which is today, August 19. I am up doing all of my video shoots, have been for the last few hours. That's what I'm doing on my birthday because I've done enough, travel and outings and things like that. So I'm doing things around the house that I need to do. So I'm enjoying this, trust me. Being with preparing for my foodies, I love it. So I've got my See, it's full. It covers my sea moss, my water dust. And I'm going to sit it just to cover it. And I'm going to sit it on top of the counter. It's room temperature in here at least. It's 72 degrees in here because that's the temperature I have it on. So it should be fine sitting here for the next 24 hours as long as it stays room temperature or less. And I will come back with another video, foodies, to share with you. Once this is set, I will show you the plumpness of it and prepare it for a gelatin that we can use in those ways that I have shared with you earlier in the video. Thank you for watching, foodies. This is Denise, and I eat to live. But I don't mind sharing with my foodies how much I love not only eating this good food, but preparing it in ways that is so beneficial to our bodies that we just not can deny it. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching.